Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Now let's check the energies for you. At this very moment, let's see if they are the same as in the last reading or if the energies have shifted, have changed. There's always free will for you both, for you and the person that you might be thinking about, or for you in general if you're just trying to manifest a better life, better career, better love story. It's up to you both. So the cards might pick the energies, but you resist to act on those energies or change your mind. Definitely the story will change. But if you don't think much about this, like go in your daily life, without making very much conscious awareness or decisions, or thinking too much about your actions, like just going through your daily normal life, work life without thinking too much. Those are the energies, and this is the flow of the energies. Now, what about the current moment? I think you will have to choose here if you have met somebody or will meet somebody soon. But if you were to choose, I think the energy from the past, it is still strong there and might not be closed totally. You might be still somehow in that energy loop. I do see you have thought a lot about this, and you are resistant, or you try to keep this together and not release it, but you're very much to that phase of giving up on this energy of the past. The connection very special, but it doesn't feel successful long term. And there's a lack of trust to be open. There's this very much withdrawn energy. There are Gemini here, fixed signs as well, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo and Scorpio. As Leo, Scorpio, Taurus and Aquarius might be an emphasis on earth signs as well, like Taurus. A very much withdrawn energy, as not taking action, even though there are feelings here involved. So I'm getting this impression that this is an important real connection, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to be working long term if you want to project this into the future. And also getting stuck into it, I think it is a karmic connection as well, with that world reversed and the Lover's card. What about the near future? Okay, I do see something short term in the near future. I want to be completely transparent with you. With those energies, there might be some charming person, but there might be an unexpected separation that happens either because one of you is very logical and maybe a bit upset and angry and cut ties immediately, or there's some problems with distance, like this might be a long distance situation, and because of that distance, you could not have that intimacy that is needed to keep the connection strong and forward. And that's why it might not work, but keep in mind, this is... it feels romantic, very romantic in the beginning. I don't think your next immediate situation is long-term. There will be a desire to repeat it, to make it better, and just be aware not to get stuck there as well. There's Scorpio energy emphasized here. What about your next connection, important one? You need to show much more of that inner flame and fire and passion and desire of being in a connection, and not expect only from the other person, Leo. In that way, I think you will attract much faster your next best connection. What might be blocking love? So already we saw some answers to that question. But yes, staying stuck forever into something that you know it's not going to work, or especially if you have been stuck into that position for quite a long time, it is your blockage now for new love. And secondly, giving energy to much more balanced situations. Because sometimes you may be caught to the enthusiasm and desires or the possibilities and expectations of a new interaction or a past interaction coming back, but try to keep it cool and try to let the mind direct the heart as well, because especially if you are looking for something mature, long-term and serious, I think that you might know in the very beginning that this is not going anywhere, but you will give energy and chances to it because you like that dopamine, adrenaline, and that is something to keep in mind, especially if you're looking for long-term commitment. What about the past energy? What do we have there? Okay, it seemed beautiful in paper from the outside. This was meant to happen. I think there were some synchronicities in that situation, how you met, or the connection was fated. Definitely, but it was karmic. And I think we are getting a repeated message of that, what we saw in the beginning of this reading. It ended in defeat. It ended in betrayal. It was very harsh, hot and cold. Started hot, very beautiful, and it ended with this Ten of Swords energy that caused lots of not only disappointment, but regrets and insecurities around being in a connection again. There was this attempt to offer love or a new proposal, or this was offered and it was rejected. Now let's see about the person in your mind. Let's see what are their energies right now. The connection with this person is intensive, but it is toxic and it is unhealthy. There's love being offered, but it needs to be approached very carefully with very much awareness, because this person might offer you love, might be still very passionate, but with the devil reversed, either they are into some kind of addiction, or this is just telling me that the relationship seems very unhealthy. They might promise you the world, but it is just a promise. I think you should have clarity first and not trust everything that they say, not because they are trying to lie you, but they're trying to offer this on a silver plate, like everything is wonderful, and this time will be better, this very time will be the best connection you both had. I think they want to offer love and they have that attraction towards you. And somehow they want to give this impression that this will never be toxic anymore. They want to talk with clarity about making this victorious and successful, but look at that, 7 of Cups. They are a bit lost and confused, but they miss you. Lost and confused, but missing you, and possibly that's why they want to approach you. Even though it seems like they have good intentions about making this work, and I don't think they're trying to lie to you or manipulate the situation or making a plan and not being transparent. I do see good intentions, in fact, but I don't see it working. They want to experience again the dopamine and the emotions that you had in the good times together. But I'm getting this impression that this person might give up that quickly and easily if a similar problem or a big problem happens, or the connection is challenged. So I'm not quite sure if they will be strong and patient, if a restart of the relationship might get hit by another challenge. That's what I'm getting. But if you want more details about this person right now, their current energies, there's an extended reading in the description box below this video with even more details about them if you are interested. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.